Today is day 2 of our trip here to Seattle, Washington. Today we're going to check out some more locations around the city of Seattle. Surely we'll see some cool stuff. Today we're checking out some cool spots around the city of Seattle. There's one famous show. It's actually not completely filmed here in Seattle, but it's based here in Seattle, so they do film scenes around. If you are a fan of the TV show Grey's Anatomy, which is a hit, I think they're on their 15th season, then you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Right here is the famous Space Needle. Directly across the street from it, this is Como Plaza. This is the Como News Building. Up here at the very top is a helipad. This is the helipad used in the TV show Grey's Anatomy.
What do you hear? Motorcycle lost control, no helmet, massive head trauma, lost vital signs en route. Good to have you back, Shepard.
Not far from downtown Seattle, in the Queen Anne Hills, is another location from that TV show. This house right here, this is the house that pretty much the entire cast of Grey's Anatomy lived in on the show at some point or another. This is Meredith Grey's mother's house, which was left to Meredith, and basically while they're interns all the way up, they all live in this house. This is it right here. The interior shots were originally filmed inside of this house. As the show progressed and started gaining more traction, and they moved the filming to Hollywood, they built a mock-up of this house on set for the interior shots. But all the exterior shots that they ever show of this house, this is it. They use this house.
Derek.
Right, Meredith.
Meredith.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Bye, Derek.
Here's the famous entrance to the house where everybody comes in and out. Many times you'll see them standing right outside the door there, Derek Shepard and all of them.
That's why people love to say that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Hi, Meredith. This is Penny.
I found it very important to see the Grey's Anatomy house. Amy is a huge fan of Grey's Anatomy. She has seen all of it that's out so far, and she's watched each of them multiple times. Now we got to get to the Space Needle. You can't come to Seattle without riding the Space Needle, so we have purchased our tickets to get to ride the Space Needle. And before we leave here today to go to the next location on our list of the Northwest, we're gonna ride the Space Needle. We are in line to ride the Space Needle here behind us. Here's a look from the very bottom of the Space Needle all the way up to the top. It's up there. I don't know if you noticed yet or not, but I received a new gift. Very cool. The countdown is 1961. It's the beginning of the space race. They were given 400 days to construct the Eiffel Tower for the space age.
Here's Queen Anne Hill, the oldest residential neighborhood in Seattle. Over to the left, we can see the Puget Sound, home to the Washington State Ferries, and the Olympic Mountains just behind them. On the right side is Lake Union. That's an international airport for seaplane. We are headed to the very top floor of the Space Needle. There is a floor just below it. Don't forget to check it out. You head down the grand staircase to see it, and it is home to the world's first and only rotating glass floor, which just opened about a month ago. So you'll be some of the very first to see it in the Space Needle.
We're on the very top level of the Space Needle now. You can see here's a cruise ship like that way. But look at this view. There's another cruise ship right there. We're at the very top of the Seattle Space Needle. It's a pretty gorgeous view from up here. What's interesting about this is we are 50 stories up, over 500 feet in the air. On a busy day, more than 10,000 people travel all the way up here to the very top of this to get this view. We're out on the rotating glass floor. You can see all the way down, all 50 stories down to the bottom, crossing over a beam. Look at that view. The glass floor here below us that's rotating is the only rotating glass floor in America. The first of its kind. Could you imagine having to get out on this contraption here outside of the Space Needle, hanging out over to do maintenance? Could you even imagine? We've made it back to the bottom of the Space Needle now. Look at these cool items they have for sale in here. They're futuristic items, but they look retro. Very cool. Here's an Astro Ray Dart Blaster, record player, fans, Princess phone. That's very cool. We have relocated into downtown Seattle. We thought we'd walk around down here and just see what the downtown area looked like. I have to say it's pretty interesting. We've come down to the market area down here to check it out. It's kind of crazy and it smells like fish. While preparing for this trip, everybody said that I needed to come down to check out the market before I left Seattle.
Won't you come up? Let us see. I said I hate that. Things so hot now. Oh, it ain't a time to be. Oh, well, I got a lot left to do. Oh, well, I got a lot left to say. Oh, whoever gave you that kind of authority anyway.
The roads outside of the fresh market are all cobblestone still. That's gonna do it for here in Seattle, Washington. We're gonna leave here now and head to our next location, which we will check out tomorrow. I want to thank you all for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow. I hope you have a great day.
She had a dream about he gave her all the things that she was needed. And from a house there If anybody's asking, stupid little question.